Hey guys, welcome back for another video. This is kicking off race season. So I have good and bad news. So good is there maybe a couple more videos from getting the 55 ready. Bad news is that's to be determined because I don't know how it happened because I've never had this problem. I was recording everything on my GoPro trying to be kind of professional, you know, and lost every bit of footage. The SD card says that it's corrupted. It wants me to format the card. I don't know anything about that. I've seen that there's places that I can try to recover it. So I'm going to try to recover it. If you guys have experienced this and know how to fix it, let me know in the comments because I don't have a clue what to do. So anyways, the 55 is back together. We dynoed it. Holly did post a video from the dyno. I'll link it below. And I will have some dyno clips from another GoPro, but it doesn't have the majority. So anyways, long story short, 55 is ready to go. There was a huge checklist of stuff to do. So Dad and I will sit down and go over that because the car has almost been rebuilt, I feel like, this season. Lots and lots of work down there. So we'll go over that in just a second. But right now, prep and packing for sick week is going down. I wanted to get this out to you guys before, so that's why I'm waiting to recover some footage. We have right here kind of a short trailer situation going on. We got 24 foot of trailer. We need 28.
Yep, or 30, or 32.
So we need
no longer than 32 though.
So last year, not last year, well it is last year now. In November, I bought a new truck. I bought a Chevy Silverado 2500. It's diesel, so that way I could pull all this season. But we usually pull with Dad's dually over there. And the trailer is made so that way it can fit in the back of his truck. And it's not gonna fit in the back of my truck. I have a shorter bed. So we're trying to figure out, we got it figured out.
What I'm
but
trying to figure out is why this wall's falling apart.
it is falling apart.
4 screws laying on the floor.
It's kind of cracked a little. So
Is this parts out of your car?
let's hope not.
I hope not.
So we're going to try to put the trailer sideways here and then pull the 55 up to it as close as we can here. But first we're cleaning all this out. Mom's up here waxing the trailer. It took a beating last year. It was rough. So she's waxing it.
It's still a little rough.
It's still rough.
It's better than it was.
Eventually we're going to build a new trailer. So how are you feeling with we're packing in the daytime?
But we're not packed is my problem.
But we're packing.
It's going to be nighttime in like 3 hours.
Okay, well we got to hurry.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want to discuss the checklist of all the stuff that we did right now, or do you want to do that in a minute?
Like, that we did on the car since we started?
We're going to sit down on that one.
Oh, well, then we probably ought to wait.
You sure? You don't want to just get it out of the way?
Well, okay, you guys saw it. She asked me and then told me.
I'm mopping up wax.
So I guess I was told that I'm going to do it now.
Okay, we're going to go over it now.
Yeah, that was told.
Told. That's what we're going with. So anyways, if you guys know how to fix GoPro's card issue things, I've already taken it out, plugged it in, every other thing that I could do. It's corrupted. So if you know something, let me know. What was that?
Did you try rebooting it?
Did I turn it on and off again?
You turn it on. You
Off
gotta
and on,
unplug it
whatever.
sometimes.
Yeah, I did all that. I did all the basics. It's much more complicated. I've called
No,
everybody.
that's how they fix NASA.
Oh,
When the space shuttle goes right and it's supposed to go left, they unplug it and plug it back up.
is that real or not?
Yeah, that's real. You unplug.
I don't think that's right. Okay, let's go over this.
All right, what are we doing?
Let's use our handy dandy table, which is the back of the 55.
It's not a table. I just polished it.
Well, it's a table now. So, we'll go over everything. This is a very minor to-do list. So the last time you guys saw the 55 was apart. Engine was apart. I don't have any footage showing it going back together. It went back together.
It
successfully.
did, trust me.
It did. It went back together. The car is back together. In fact, it's sitting here ready to go. But other than just rebuilding engine would have been the easy thing.
Yeah.
Versus everything else here.
I mean, the gear change was
Easy.
pretty easy. The rear end was easy. All the
I just mean the
stuff that
little
we-
stuff.
Yeah,
That's what's been
the
hard.
little stuff sucks.
So, we were going to do, a lot of it was safety upgrades. So one of it was pouring the seat. We ended up not doing that, but we padded the seat.
We foamed it up with hard foam, with sheet foam.
We'll pad it later, but we raised me up a little and scooted me forward so that way I don't slide back when we launch.
She needed lumbar.
Yeah, and then we worked on the mounting of the seat belts. The holes in the Kirky are high, and in order for your Hans to work right, you need to have...
And we may still have to do some
Yeah.
more. So when you're only 4 foot tall, the seat holes, all the seat holes come out of at her neck or the back of her head. So you can't pull your seat belts from up there and make it work for the Han. So I mean, every seat we have is that way. They don't build them for short people. Even though they're little, this seat's very skinny. Evidently people are like Joey Ramone, skinny and 7 foot tall.
Okay, so it didn't work. So we cut the holes and moved them down. They're actually supposed to be, I heard from my friend at Simpson, Ellen, he said that it's actually supposed to be at an angle 10 degrees below your shoulders, which I don't think we'll get quite that, but we'll get close. Another thing, head pads. Those are fancy. Those are fancy. Yep. I'll show those in just a second. We'll go over that.
We should have had them all along, but you know, there's a controversy. We made them and people praise them, and then other people say, but you can't see.
So it's like,
you can't have both.
Give and take.
I tried to order invisible or see-through aluminum foam and leather, but I just couldn't get it here.
It just didn't work. So just so you can see what we're talking about, let me flip this around. Okay, so this is some of Dad's handy dandy engineering here. This is pretty cool. So ISP pads are like, they're SFI certified. That's the one that would typically make those, but you have to make the bracket and then they foam them and cut them.
Yeah, you just send them to Backplate and they foam them and shape them and put the cover over them. I can do that. It's not rocket science.
It doesn't have an SFI sticker, but it has a DT.
It's not required, though.
DTR sticker.
The thing about it is the SFI is like hitting your head on that. I see no advantage to having. So this is hard, but it has a little bit of give, so it'd be like hitting your head on a board.
So this is, yeah, it's pretty neat. So he built these brackets in CNC, and then the plate cut out on a bandsaw, and then it's got Allen bolts that go from the front to the back, and then you got it. It's pretty complicated. Okay, now we'll go back and go over. Actually, you know what? We'll go over the list right here because most of it's happening here. Rugged radios. Install those. So I bought some rugged radios last.
Probably gonna go to the other side for that.
Probably gonna go to the other side for that. You go over there. I'll stay here.
Well, you probably need to.
I'll stay here. So, Dad and I were incredibly deaf last year. Like, ridiculous, because the headsets we had were just not as quality as these. And
look at these bad boys. They're foam. They're gel. This stuff's gel, and they're genuine simulated carbon fiber.
Genuinely.
That's $5.
Genuinely fake real. So I ordered those last week, and I just ordered some more cables because I had a headset added to my helmet, which is over there, and it was a rugged headset, and I needed a way to connect that. So these are voice activated, so we can talk, we can listen to music going down the road, and the audio is going to record to our GoPro.
And I'm going to put my 10 list right here.
10 list.
The 10-1, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, etc. 10-4, okay, good buddy.
Oh, the 10 list.
10-9, where are you, or something like that. I don't remember.
I see, okay.
The stuff from the 70s.
I was not there for that. Steering wheel. Now, this is pretty trippendicular. This may be a good tech tip for anybody who experiences this. We cannot take credit for this idea. Schroeder and Inns with the Corvette that won Unlimited last year saw this in their car at PRI.
Hello.
Sorry. I spaced there. This is cool. So what we were doing last year is we had those little coil cables which went down here. They got all
cables like these.
Yeah. They got all kinds of way, which is what you typically see. But when we go around roundabouts like 4 times and things like that, we were breaking levers. I broke probably 4 buttons last year. I'd say that's about accurate.
Probably.
But we've got these buttons here. This is bump button. This is trans brake. They're all out of the way. They turn. Very nice. So this is an air hose. Just bought the button without the cable on the back and strung wires through and connected like that. Pretty cool.
It really is.
It's very neat. Very neat.
It seems to work very good.
So also it's going blurry to not blurry, but that's because I got a new iPhone and I don't know how to focus it yet. So bear with me here. Also grip tape. So something that I was dealing with last year, right here, the grip tape down here, my foot was slipping because this is so slick. My foot was slipping off of the pedal, and so just add a little grip tape. That's a nice fix. Fire bottles. Okay, this is on the list.
That's a sore subject.
But let's go show, because this is an announcement. This is just an announcement. Don't come at anybody there to fix this. They're fixing this, but in case you might have this in your vehicle, note this real quick. So, we ordered these fire bottles from Stroud last year, and they put out a post on Facebook that if the bottles were manufactured after April, I think, January of 2021, some of the numbers, you need to send this head back because it might fail, and it will not, like if you pull your handle, you're not going to have fire suppression. Turns out we actually found out accidentally that we do have a bad head. We were, go ahead and tell what you did there, buddy.
So if you saw those seats, it's like really hard for even you to get in
Yeah, it
there.
is.
And we had to get in, or I had to, because you weren't here.
I was getting stuff.
I had to get in and change it, so I took the bottle out of the Nova and started to take the one out of the Camaro. But because I'm in there struggling, I failed to put the safety pin in. So I pulled the cable out, not thinking about it like a dumbass, and which activated the fire system. I mean, that's what you do to activate the fire system. But I took it out, didn't think about it. I'm unbolting the bottle and the hoses and everything. When I got the lines, I started unbolting them. Stuff started dripping out, and it's like, oh crap! I realized. But I thought, why isn't it coming out the nozzles? Because it doesn't work.
Yeah, so
Literally, I activated it, and look, it's still full charged.
Yeah.
It did drip, so it punctured the bottle,
Kinda, yeah.
but it did not.
So
It sealed back up for some reason.
So-
So you do have to contact Stroud. Don't just send it back. Contact them, and they'll tell you what to do.
you heard it from Deb first, but check your fire systems. If you're from Stroud, you bought it last year, go to their Facebook, check it out. Just a PSA, they are going to replace the head. You send the old head back, they destroy it, they replace it. But
When you take the head off, be sure you got the safety pin in.
yeah, do that. Do that.
Otherwise, it punctures the bottle.
Yeah, so do that, and then you'd have to have your bottle refilled, whatever, not fun. So just note that it is out there, it is a recall, but if you have that system, check it, because that's not a good...
No point in having it if it's not going to work. It's a false sense of security.
Okay, rocker arms. We had a little bit of... How is that not focusing?
Junk iPhone.
No, it's fancy. It's just I got to figure out how to use it. There, it's quality. So the rocker arms, we had to get new shafts. Again, last year they wore and ate themselves, and we got new shafts.
So we
this year.
put new ones on last year. After being in
Mm-hmm.
Nova for several years, when we tore it down just before Drag Week, we saw, it's like, man, this rocker feels rough, and all the shafts were worn. It's like, okay, well, I guess they just got that many miles on them, so we rebuilt them. And then we went to 2 races.
Yep.
Drag Week and Race Week 2.0. Well, when I was putting it together the other day, I felt each one as I was putting it on. Well, I got to one, and it's like, that feels rough again. I pulled it out. Sure enough, it was eating itself up. I'm thinking, what in the world is the problem? Went by, a couple days go by, and I'm in the shower, and that's where I do my best thinking. It occurred to me, wait a minute, I think back about the time that these started wearing, I put a restrictor in the block. Everybody wants to restrict the top end on a big block. So I did. You know, some say 60,000, some say less. But that's fine for a drag race motor. I'm not sure this is the problem, but I think it is. I had it restricted to 120, which is still a lot of oil. But if you think about the way it works, the oil has to go all the way down from the front to the back on the driver's side, cross around the distributor, and go back up the passenger side. So the front one on the passenger side, 2 and 4 cylinder, were the ones that were wearing the worst this time. So I think the oil, by the time it got through all the lifters, all the rocker arms, by the time it got up there, it was just not enough volume. So we actually drilled it out to a 1/4 inch instead of removing it, which would have been a 1/2 inch hole. We just didn't want to flood the top. But I hope that's our issue. So we rebuilt the rockers one more time.
Yeah, but this time able to catch it before they were all worn, because last time there was no, it gave us...
No spares.
Yeah,
They were all...
well, yeah, there were no spares, but there was also no way to really catch that, because you couldn't tell where the issue started. This way we could kind of see. So pause, I'm going to flip this around again. Okay. What are you doing? Anyways, so another thing on the list, helmet. So I got a new helmet, a new carbon bandit. Mine was, I think, 2010. Isn't that the year that it was?
It literally looks exactly like your other one.
Yeah, where's
at.
that?
I was trying to find it. I don't know.
But also check your helmets if you're racing this year, because mine was expired. So I got a new helmet, and I took it over to our friend Alan Bridges, and he installed a new headset for me. I've never had this, so now I'm gonna have to hear Dad talk while I go down the track. Great. He's probably gonna yell at me the whole way down the track. So, got that. Got my next sock. He's already planning what he's gonna say.
Don't scratch my wing.
Okay.
I just polished it.
So helmet, and then I had it on there to wash my suits, but that's bad luck, and we don't want it to be less fire retardant, which we got the special stuff for it. So we checked that off.
They don't know what you're talking about.
Fire suits. I wanted to wash fire suits, but we didn't do that. Next, wheels downstairs. Oh no, that's a cool one. We're not pulling wheels from downstairs because we wanted to put some different tires on to test at the track. And Bill's Specialties.
Because Bill's Specialties is like the best company ever. One of them. We got several. But they are so cool.
They are sending a set of wheels down to Florida so we can put different tires on to test while we're testing down there. So awesome. So we didn't have to pull the ones from downstairs. We're almost out of stuff. Okay. The next one is Injectors. So
that's a biggie.
Big one. We went to Dyno last Thursday, and went great, but you guys might not see that video. And the injector, we ran out of injector. We have 3 sets of 2200 cc. Somebody asked, how do you run out of injector with that much fuel? We did.
Because it's not really that much. That's only 660 cc's per hole.
Sounds like a lot, but it's not.
It's not.
So Ryan Whitty, who's helping us tune, is friends with, I'm going to get the acronym wrong on the injectors.
AFIS.
AFIS.
Yep.
So
Advanced Fuel Ignition Systems.
So they...
Mika, take a chill pill.
So these are, what pound are they? They're
800.
Just straight up 800. So now we have 2 sets of D-Works 2200. We'll be driving on the 2200s, and possibly cooling the charge with the 2200s with the ones in the hat or the elbow. I don't know what's going on over there. And then the others will be what we'll be primarily fueling with. 2 more things. Oh, Mike Bell's here. Of course.
Of course, it's Mike Bell.
Come on.
Hey,
Mike.
didn't you see the sign that said recording?
Come on. He always shows
Sure
up.
enough, my dog.
He always shows up when we're recording. 2 more things. Vacuum sensor. We needed to add that sensor.
So let me tell about this. Somewhere we've got 3,000 miles on this car, which the miles don't matter because we're not driving on a vacuum pump. But we've never had crankcase vacuum on this car because somewhere, sometime, the ball got lost out of the regulator. Maybe I took it apart. Maybe you did.
I didn't do it.
It's her problem.
It's not.
But
me.
anyway, I found that and fixed it. So now we have crankcase vacuum again. On Dyno, we didn't, and that's where we could see it. It was actually building pressure.
It's very true. But that issue is solved.
Are you trying to get me to stop?
Oh, are you still going?
I was trying to tell them what we did, and you're trying to stop.
I thought you were done.
No.
Oh, okay, continue.
All right. So I put a check ball back in the vacuum pump, reveined the vacuum pump, put new veins in it,
Yes.
and it actually builds vacuum now. So now we can evacuate the crankcase, seal the piston rings, which is what it does. It sucks the piston rings down, helps seal. So on the dyno, we were seeing smoke and stuff that we've never seen before.
Yes.
So the vacuum pump is now functional. We found a lot of little things like this. We did. The injectors, for instance. So the dyno numbers were not that impressive, but we got to remember, the car was 120 degrees. It never got warm.
Yeah.
I mean, it was freezing. We'd have to shut the doors, turn the heaters on between dyno pulls. It was cold over there. So the motor was cold. The dyno is uber conservative. They said it hurts people's feelings all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's not a liberal dyno. It's a conservative dyno. So there was a lot of issues, but we were making more power with less fuel. Ryan could overlay the tunes and see that.
Yeah.
So it would go faster the way it is.
Yeah.
So that should be a 6-second pass, but we put injectors in
Yes.
to make it go a 4-second pass. She's going to go 4s at 300 miles an hour now.
Probably not. We'll probably see 6s.
No, you're going to do it.
So, a couple more things. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. We had to clarify that.
I'm looking at Mike.
I know, we're getting ready to check in with him. We had to check the dump activation. So we have an internal and external dump. I texted Ryan. Ryan told me to calm down. He had it figured out. He's got it under control. And then the last thing, you said you need shock adjustment tool. This is exciting. This is an exciting one. So I was on last week. I had meetings. It's called MTC. It's Media Trade Conference, hosted by SEMA. Basically, companies and media meet together and come up with a plan.
That's what you do to me.
I didn't do that. Okay.
Come on.
Anyways,
we don't care. No, they don't care.
So we did that, and you got me distracted now. So QA1, had a meeting with them. We have QA1 drive shaft. We got QA1 mod series shocks in the back and all that. They are actually sending one of their guys, his name's Tim Anderson, down with Casey, who's their media, and they're coming down to our test day in Bradenton, and they're going to help us get this all dialed in, all the shocks dialed in. Super exciting on that. So they're coming down, gonna get us.
Because the shocks have not just double adjustable, they've got
valve packs.
you got multiple valve packs. You got different spring. We have 200-pound spring on the back. He's just like, oh my God, that's too much.
So they're bringing springs and all kinds of stuff. So that's super exciting. So that checked off our to-do list. I know there was like a million other things, like something not on that to-do list, but like the parachutes, fix stuff like that because
little things like because the parachute cable when she'd pull it would pull back or pull this way rather, and it'd just be double the throw. So parachutes are hair trigger now.
Yeah, I've got these little brackets made back here so that way that won't happen.
These cool injectors.
Okay, let me flip this around. Okay, and then the other thing is there's like we fixed venting and things like that. Dad built a tank back there, changed the vent so we won't smell gas.
Tank. We always smell raw fuel in the car. We shouldn't smell that.
Yeah.
Now.
And then, injectors here.
Oh, look, air filters.
Made this.
You want to get a filter and demonstrate?
Sure, where is it?
Like, I don't know. Let me go find. Here, I see them. So, I did this on the Nova years ago. So, see that ugly little adapter now? So,
kind of goofy.
Goofy, but look, when we get to the track and we get ready to leave, we just slide that in.
Perfect. Filtration.
Yeah,
and then
I don't want to eat my new motor up.
Very true. And then here's injectors, filters.
Kind of cool the way the new aphyses are. The plug comes out the top and the other ones come out the bottom. So they're like this, but that allowed them. There's not much room. They're very tight in there. You can see they're right up against that. But worked out like peachy.
So all this up here is ready to go. Everything's ready to go. And tell them, please tell everybody that I really did try to do a video and get it out, but for some reason my GoPro ate itself. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was panic day. I mean, she got like, what do you got, like 8 gigabytes or something of video because she doesn't clean her card off.
It's actually...
So all of that was on there and all our dyno stuff, so we're just going to have to make car noises and pretend.
Yeah, but maybe I can recover it, but I'm going to get this to you guys before then, and then if I can recover it, you'll see it, and if not... You'll see at the track, which is probably better than the dyno anyways.
There's nothing to see here when we're putting it together except boring motor assembly stuff. Anyway.
It went together same way it came apart, but reverse.
You just rewind that tape.
Yeah, just rewind it.
That'd be you.
Rewind it. Wind. So, anyways, this is all done, ready to go. Got all this headset stuff setting up. I bought all these little boxes and containers. Maybe I'll show you guys some packing. This stuff is all ready to go. We've got parts galore. Oh, I'm gonna look like a professional now too. Not that I am, but fake it till you make it, right? Got these boots, so that way I don't have a gap between my boot and my suit, so that way if there was fire, it doesn't go up my suit. So I got those. Got some new shoes. Went over and did all that yesterday, or a couple days ago. Got spare stuff, fuel additives and things, and everything's spare. Lots of spares, lots of tools. So we're got wheelie bars here. We're getting ready to put this in there, pack all of this stuff. Ryan's gonna call me later. We're gonna do a spool test on this, check all the injectors, and then we're gonna load up. So I'm gonna show you guys some loading up and packing, what that looks like. And then after that, I'll see you guys in Florida. Mike Bill.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
He's a filming interrupter.
I'm sorry. You need to sign like I said.
It's
filming in progress.
Yeah. Flashing red light.
That's funny when he says you need a sign. Remember, what was the guy's name? The comedian?
Here's your sign.
You need a sign. Bill somebody.
Bill somebody.
Except it wasn't that kind of sign. It was I'm dumb or something.
Yeah.
When you said she needs her sign, that's what came to my mind.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Well,
thanks, guys.
He said it, not me.
Appreciate you. All right, we're working Mike Bell into being comfortable in front of the camera. That was more words than you usually.
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing great. You didn't run this time.
I need makeup on though.
I know.
Makeup.
There's a little shiny light hitting your cheek right there.
was it or something. I don't know. I'll get it cleared up next time.
We'll get him ready to go sooner than later. So, anyways, time to pack.
Are they just flush mount things?
They're like this, where you got to drill a hole in the floor.
Yeah, but the pin drops in.
Yeah, but it's a lighter weight now. Then it's not as heavy duty as this.
Sorry, can still talk. You know you don't have to stop talking. Okay. This is looking swell.
So we're thinking we're going to pull it back out because you're going to go get those rollers, right?
I am going to go get these rollers, yes.
It's back there, fully loaded. Turn it, and then take the rollers out maybe.
Could you do me a favor?
What?
Could you say that one more time?
Why?
Because I don't know that I was recording.
So what we're going to do if we put these on rollers is when we get ready to unload it, it'll be loaded heavy. So we'll roll the trailer back sideways. Why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't laughing at you.
And turn the trailer, take it off of the rollers, and roll the trailer out the door.
Exactly.
But, this is kind of hard to maneuver around. If it's loaded with all the tools, it's going to suck.
That's true.
So you scramble and get rollers. Mike's going to get us 2 more D-rings.
What's that plate for?
For the winch.
Can you take it off? Just with those rollers, you're going to do right.
Okay, I'm going to go get rollers from O'Reilly's.
To make it easier.
And they're going to, I don't know what they're doing. D-rings. Okay, and then this is just too cute not to. Your daily dose of Mika per video. So she loves to take pizza when we give it to her. She hides it around the shop and lets it dry out and then carries it around. She brings it out when her friends are here. Mike's her friend. And then she eats it eventually. So she's getting to go to Florida, which is very exciting. Very cool. She's going to have a blast. So I'm going to O'Reilly's. Are you watching and not working?
I'm certainly not working. Dig that crap out.
I don't want to make it look too terrible.
It's going to get covered up.
Covered up with what?
That thing you're going to put in.
I know, but you don't want to make it too big.
I just want to do it.
Alright.
Got things to do besides
This ain't a piano.
See how these are in our way.
Okay, great work. Great work. Mike's cleaning up. Great work over there.
Thank you.
He's like a mime. Quiet, silent. Okay, go show this.
Us guys don't talk much.
I know, it's the worst. Texting anybody of a little bit older age at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I mean, over like 30, okay? Or guys in general, it's like, I don't like the letters okay. I just assume that it means somebody's mad, and you say it all the time, okay. I'm like, spell it out at least, okay-A-Y.
What is the point of this?
I don't know, I got
Where did this
sidetracked.
come from? She's just slamming boomers. That's all it is.
I didn't do that. I'm just saying, you guys are hard to read. Okay.
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 How'd you spell that?
Okay, why? It was not 2 letters.
Dustpan?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. All right, go show the trailer off. This is cool. This was my idea.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it was.
I reckon.
Go show it.
I'm going to show it.
My idea. Go show my idea off.
Walk this way.
You guys executed it. I thunk of it.
So, nifty little Chinese wheel rollers.
Very nice.
It'll actually, you're going to bring it up in here straight with those wheels and then turn it sideways. You can actually spin it sideways
That's genius.
in here.
Let me
And
tell
then
you.
just push it up there.
And
So,
then,
only 3 straps.
this is actually so much better than having to load it. We discussed that whole shenanigan on
What we
here.
think it is.
No, it is.
We got to wait and see you get the car in here.
Oh, this is great.
But
I'm sold.
So thanks to Mike, he had the little D-rings. So he's been chiseling and installing the D-rings.
Great
So
work.
only have 1 strap across the back, and it's like
Solid.
in there.
Nice work. Nice
Peace.
work. Peace.
See, old, what are we?
Boomers.
Boomers. We know how to do it.
Yeah.
Great
We
great
did
work.
take your design, though.
I know, right?
Why do you keep saying? I don't understand this.
Because I said,
Why are we giving her credit?
I don't know.
I thought of it. I thought of it. I said, hey, let's put this in the trailer. And you said that's not possible.
Oh.
But But then,
Challenge? This was a challenge?
but then he did it, so it worked.
There you go.
All right, let's
I
load or
have
something.
something on my mind, but I'm not going to say it
Okay.
because I'm too nice.
Okay.
You heard it.
He's probably making fun of me. Oh yeah, read between the lines. That's probably what it was.
See this?
I knew it was. Okay, so we got everything packed. Everything's good to go. This was a couple hours ago at like 7:30. We had dinner. These are big things, guys. So the 55 is on the ground. I just spent about an hour and 15 minutes on TeamViewer with Ryan Whitty. We were going over just doing spool test, checking everything, and we got it spooling and making 12.5 pounds of boost in 3.5 seconds. So we're happy with that. We're calling it for the night. So we'll go down and test in Bradenton, make a couple, 300-foot pass, half-track pass, work up from there, because there's a lot different on the car, but overall, it's ready to go. It's very surprising because tomorrow we actually have enough time that I'm going to get my hair done, get my nails done. I don't know what you're going to do tomorrow.
I'm going to get my nails and my teeth done.
And you got time to do
I
it.
might get some Botox or something.
You can do whatever you want to do tomorrow. I don't care. We got the stuff loaded, but I know what I'm doing.
I'd sleep in except Jared's here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying to show Jared's car, and that's when Ryan called. So Jared kind of was on here.
Yeah.
So.
You'll be getting your hair and nails done tomorrow, so you won't be able to get more video.
No, I'll be here till like. Oh, and you know what else I'm doing? This is the cool one. I'm picking up a lot of merch tomorrow. I ordered a bunch.
Like how many boxes is it going to be?
Well, I got hoodies, t-shirts.
So a bunch.
Yeah, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops.
The truck's
hats.
kind of full.
I know.
We're going to
Hats.
have to stack it on top of the trailer in the trailer.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. And I got new shirts the other day. They're not on the website yet, but Megan, my sister, designed stuff, and we're starting to come up with a lot of designs. But I get to go pick up stuff tomorrow, so that's exciting. So, big things happening tomorrow,
Cool.
people. Anyways.
We're looking forward to a really good week.
Yeah. Fast passes. So,
Let's hope so.
we're going to put this in the trailer, and then we're going to go home before midnight.
Yay for us.
It's pretty wild. Everybody that I've told that today, they're like, don't say that. Like, you're going to jinx yourself, but we're going with it.
Okay, so I'm going to open this.
I didn't show this, but we did get the trailer all packed, so everything is already packed and in. So mini trailer is in and good to go with all the tools. And then Mike and I added, so I got a tonneau cover for my truck a couple weeks ago. So, whoa, bunch of wood down there. Put tonneau cover on so that way we can carry luggage down. And it's got a bunch of tires in here right now. See? Kind of dark, but you can see. So the street tires are in there. So have to unload that tomorrow because I got to pick up stuff. But ready to load that. Good 55. All right, as you can see, this is the house. It's not the shop. I thought that said home, but that says keys. So this is the house and not the shop because we are here before midnight. We're actually here before 11.
Yeah.
And you get to go to the shop tomorrow. So
you
it's
get
like,
to go get your hair and nails done.
very true. This is big things, people. So I'm going to edit this video and post it so you can see it in a timely manner. And then I'm going to go pack and do all those things. But we're closing this video here.
Yep.
So, oh, hang on. You want to see the cat? This is our cat. His name's Turbo. I have a hoodie on that says Turbo Smart. This is Turbo.
And Turbo's really a cool cat. We're not even cat people.
We found him at the
least
shop.
me and Alex aren't.
Yeah, I'm a dog
but he
person.
showed up at the shop, and he's really cool.
Yeah, and his
He
name
thinks
is,
he's a dog.
his name's Turbo. He acts like a dog. He's really pretty nifty. So
You can
anyways.
call him, and he'll come to you.
Yeah, he's super cool. So
Turbo, Smart Turbo.
yeah. So anyways, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned because lots of sick week videos coming up. We're going to try to get those out in a timely manner if our GoPros don't eat our SD cards.
Stupid
I
GoPro.
don't know how to fix that, but I'm working on it, guys. So again, let me know if you know a program to do that. But that's it for now. Be happy, go fast, and stay pretty. I will see you guys next time.
Peace.